First of all.
Is it?
Yeah.
You guys were down there yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Anything different?
Everything different.
What do you mean? They painted the walls. What do you mean?
Everything different.
Is it?
Energy's different. We never been in the head coach's office until yesterday.
No.
I didn't know where it was.
I think Gerald back there told me it's crazy.
Bro. Yeah.
So y'all went to actually sat in the coach's office?
Absolutely. Yeah. We had breakfast with him. Sat with Coach Joe Salved, the new D-line coach.
Right.
He's dope too, man. He's a good guy.
I like the energy they bring. Him and the damn guy with the
mustache.
Yeah, it's a different energy that they're bringing.
Bro, he came into breakfast like going ham. I'm like,
what? That dude crazy, boy.
It's 9 o'clock.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip, but the gunshine stay high. Well, them boys still voting in that way. Big play, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K, stop hating, it's the model of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here.
All right, man, we here.
All right, here we go, Street. What's up with you, baby?
Footballville. Make sure y'all like, share, comment. We here with Coach. What's good, man?
Man, we in the building, man. Man, welcome to Hayes Street, man. We in the building, man. We already in Indianapolis. We took the PJ, the private jet to Indianapolis. We getting a preview. Them boys out there warming up in the background. Let me stop lying. That's last year. But anyway, y'all get a chance to see it. It's a little blurred out a little bit. Hopefully they don't hit us with that CP strike, but we rocking and rolling. Hey, man, we in the building, rocking with us. Appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button. The NFL Combine is on the way to model. Everybody want to see how these boys going to fare, man, in the NFL Combine, but there's a new wave in town, Street. It's a new wave in town.
What's the wave?
Everybody want to see people compete, but people ain't competing.
People realizing they worth what they worth.
Bro, everybody want to be glued to the TV, definitely to see the 40-yard, see the quarterbacks throw the ball around the yard, see the receivers do the catch and drill. Nobody really care about the, bench press and shuttle. Maybe some of the O-line run the 40 just to laugh. But people getting kind of upset about this, man. So let me ask you this first.
What's up?
What's your take on the Combine? What do you think the Combine was created for in its inception?
I think it was created to. First of all, I think it was created for content. I think it was created to give the NFL something else to be relevant in the offseason. Now you're talking about the NFL again. We can get all the best players in one place. It's a spectacle. Get people to watch, something to talk about. But it's often a place where you can drive the stock of a player down, like the stock market. Some kids drive up, but you can drive the stock of a player down. And it's kind of find out, let's look into the books of this company and see what we can do to drive it down so we can get it at a lower price.
I agree with that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I thought you were doing.
Yeah, so it's take a Cam Kitchens. I keep going back to Cam Kitchens, being the top safety in the country, but never really anybody ever rated him the top safety in the country. He, what I'm saying? He's always been overlooked. He gets to the NFL Combine, runs a slow time, and boom, once again he's getting overlooked again. He drops in the Combine, goes to the Rams, and he's that guy that I always thought he was. Like, he's still the same guy, makes an impact as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? But his stock was driven down at the Combine. You get him for a cheaper price.
Yeah, I'll go back and say this and maybe I worded it wrong, but I thought like the inception of the Combine was like what it was intended for. As I did a little research, it said 82 is when they first started it. That's well before social media and all that stuff. Everything was magazines and maybe some TV coverage, local news. I don't think ESPN was around then, but I think it was to validate what people thought about players, and as well as what you're talking about, value or maybe devalue players. But it was kind of behind the scenes type thing because it wasn't video coverage of it in sense, right? It was kind of almost like a private workout because it wasn't a national thing. I think it has now become exactly what you're talking about. It's content creation stuff. It's a way to fill a gap in the off seasons to create content for that. I think it's definitely spawned into this. It's a conversation starter. It's a filler for when a player comes on the field. Oh my God, Xavier Worthy ran a 4.22 last year. Let's see what he's going to do, right? Or if he breaks a 60-yard screen, look at the 4.2 speed on Xavier Worthy. You know what I mean? It gives them back filling stuff. So, but to your point now, the players are caught wind and like, hold up, dog. If y'all saying I'm the number one pick overall,
yeah,
and y'all saying I'm going one off the board, 1, 2, or 3,
right?
Like I said the other day in the show,
right?
I don't know if it was Jay-Z or Beyonce, but the Carter family said, "How do you upgrade number one? You can't." So what's my purpose?
Game.
Caesar, what's my motivation? There's no motivation. But to your point, on the other end of the spectrum of the scale,
no,
there's some players who need this to help catapult them maybe in a better light.
For a long time, we as a people have been driven by competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to be the best at something, and you put us in a room, and sometimes we get blinded. We get blinded by competition. I want to be better than him. People around us, right? People around us.
Street, you all right, dog? I think my dog's stuck.
And no, something popped up. I'm like, what the hell is that? And the people around us are doing business and benefiting from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we so stuck in competition that we trying to compete and show people we the best, and yada yada yada, and there's business happening around us.
Mm-hmm.
I think now players are realizing their value in the business side of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wait a minute, I don't have to step in that water. I don't have to go swimming over there today. Well, I ain't going swimming in. And I don't know how that took so long. Like how did that take so long for them to realize that?
Well, because of tradition, right? This is what you do, right? The competitive spirit. You always want to compete. Anytime you challenged, I need to compete to show I'm the best. I mean, that's kind of, in essence, I guess for lack of a better term, the brainwashing, right? But it's also, it's also kind of like those people, the puppet masters know, hey, what buttons to push to get the puppet to dance. It's kind of like when I had Joe, and he was trying to get he was talking about, oh, he a 5-star. They were, the people were like, we were here in Orlando in Davenport, and they were like, oh, well, he can get his 5th star if he comes to Miami next weekend. I'm like, bro, who gonna feed this big dude? What is he gonna show you in 7 calendar days he didn't show you today to get his 5th star? What they want you to do, have him come down there again. So now you got a big name at another event, and then it keeps stringing you along. And I was like, nah, we ain't going down there, dog.
Right.
Straight.
Right.
Like, for real, dog.
Right.
Like what are they going to do? What are you going to do in 7 calendar days besides spend money, gas, travel, hotel tolls, just to come to your event so you can make more sponsorship money? Nah, dog, we good on that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're right. They was standing around looking, playing a different game, and it's finally dawning on people. You know what I'm saying? Their value, where they stand at. They are with going against the machine because they've seen it work for others. Throw that up there. This is one right here. Is seemed like it was just yesterday, dog. Seemed like it was just yesterday. I was at Shamar Stewart house and we was hoping he picked the Canes, right? Like that. Now he's talking at the combine, and guess what he's projected, Hayes?
Definitely first round. I don't know what slot, but I know definitely
first round, dog. I see people got him going to the Falcons at 15, but he's projected first round. This is him talking about Jeremiah.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this. So JJ started at pace, and I think one of the first couple practices out there, he came and started bombing like the older guys. One head, I'm like, who is this guy? I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you keep doing what you're doing, one day you're gonna be the best to ever do it. And hey, what do I know? I ain't no genius, but
he is a genius. He was right. He even Shamar said he could see JJ. Talking about Jeremiah Smith coming to pace because they was at pace at the same time. But this kid, Shamar Stewart, we started off the Hayes Street tonight with the Shamar Stewart interview, because I just want to reflect a little bit. When I interviewed him and Mo, the guy that everybody hated when he went to Texas A&M, I was doing that because I knew the business of football was changing. I knew that the business of football was about to change and that these kids were going to have to be able to negotiate money, talk to coaches about money, and do things that they weren't capable of doing. So the guy that we always call the street agent, right, Hayes? The street agent. You know what I'm saying? That guy, there's a place for him because you don't want Shamar Stewart trying to negotiate with Mario Cristobal or Nick Saban. So I saw where this was going, and I was like, you know what? Mo's a good guy. He raising Shamar. People think he's a street agent and he's benefiting off Shamar, but he helps Shamar. It's just people outside of it doesn't know it. Let me put Mo out here on this. Let me put an actual street agent, that's whatever y'all want to call him. He calls him his son, his dad. But let me put him out there and y'all hear from him, right? Because I knew that's what these kids needed going forward. People, and it was ridiculed. People didn't understand. If he chose your school, Mo was great. But if he didn't choose your school for the other schools he didn't choose, Mo was everything in the book. He got a razz. He got, you know what I'm saying? He got a razz. He got ridiculed. But come to find out, Hayes, white guys are street agents too. It's only a few of these guys that really have their license to be agents.
Hey man, everybody's ice. Somebody else ice colder, dog. That's all. Listen. I'll just tell you, like to your point, you get good guys like Mo, but unfortunately, it's a bunch of other guys. That's why they came up with the term street agents, because they are just shopping kids. They don't really have that kid's best interest. They're not looking at for the best fit. They're looking for the best bag, right? And the kid is just a residual effect. But unfortunately for guys like Mo and a lot of other guys who genuinely have the best kid interest in mind and at heart, they get overshadowed because you have a guy that may say, hey, he'll call 10 different colleges, right? He got relationship. Hey, boy, I got this D tackle named Streeter. He could blah, blah, blah. I call all 10 of them. And whoever got the best number, that's where we going. Not about the fit, not about the coach, not about the situation, but they have now befriended these kids and have done so much, kind of like an agent does. But at the end of the day, it's about the money. You know? Yeah. And that's the sad part about it. And so cats like Mo and many others out there, they do get their head knocked off because, you know, it appears this, it looks the same, but it's totally different. So on the outside looking in, it looks, you know, hey, polo shirt And a doggone night at a round table from outside looking through the window looked the same, but it's totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and the question is why do we hold Mo? Like, why do we hold Mo to this standard of you don't care about Shamar, right? But not Drew Rosenhaus.
I told you other people ice colded, dog. And because they actually have a quote unquote title. They're an actual agent. And I say that to you, Street, all the time, bro. We do that all the time. I heard Luke and them talk. I think y'all were doing a nasty work episode. Y'all were talking about the guy come in, Mercedes-Benz, hair slick back in a suit on. I'm going with him. I think he was talking about the time he and his wife were the agent for Duke and them versus other. I think that's what y'all were talking about. But that's why, bro, we're conditioned to think that way. And I hate to say this, Street, and I'm gonna be as honest as I can. It happens both ways, but we are also our own worst enemy when it comes to business practices. We suck sometimes, dog. We suck sometimes.
Who? When it comes to well,
business
I mean,
practices.
I don't
Others
know,
suck
dog.
too now. Others suck too.
Yeah.
No, hear me out. Others suck too. But what I'm telling you is others suck too. I agree. I'm not saying they don't. I ain't saying, oh, that. What I'm saying is when you do try to get that opportunity, that one bad apple spoils the bunch. And it's like, damn, man.
I guess it's all in who you pick. I guess it's all in who you pick. You gotta look at them the same without a color and pick them for the same reasons. Juan Manuel said that was before the NIL was official. Juan Manuel, actually it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was before NIL was legally, but I saw it. I knew what was coming. For some reason, I can't go back into my mindset at the time, but I knew business was coming. Right? I think it was the beginning of NIL because Shamar got paid to go to Texas A&M. Remember he was part of that class that class that they bought. So it was the beginning of NIL. Time. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. And what's amazing is if you look at Shamar Stewart's stats, he's never had more than 1 sack, 2 sacks in the NFL. I mean, in a college season, Hayes.
Potential.
I'm going to repeat this for y'all again because I always told you that I thought Shamar Stewart was great. I knew what his ability was, like his athletic ability was. He had 1.5 sacks every year.
Total.
Yeah. He's 6'6", 290 pounds.
There it is.
What are they looking at, Hayes?
Potential. He's long. See, so here's a perfect example of where the combine can actually help you. Measurables. I don't care what people say. I don't care who you are. Numbers matter to these guys because that's what they understand. A lot of people don't understand intangibles. They have to be able to put their hand on something. He can go in there, wingspan 8 feet, wear a size 2X glove from thumb to pinky is, 11 3/4 inches. All of that stuff matters when you're trying to get a prototypical guy, i.e. Anthony Richardson, a.k.a. AR-15. Like I said, bro, if you look at his numbers, nothing great about it. Like I say, he didn't throw a touchdown his first 3 college games of his senior year. You are a quarterback at the University of Florida, and you didn't throw a touchdown in a passing league in the first 3 games of your college senior year, and you go 4th pick overall. Why? 6'5", 240 pounds, throw the ball in the rafters in Indianapolis, knock Peyton Manning's flag out the ceiling. All this stuff, can run. He's strong. Potential. And that's what it is, potential.
Yeah. Kelly, look at Kelly. Kelly said, I need someone to talk to privately. I'm feeling very lonely and anxious. Hey, Chris,
we can't help you over here,
Kelly.
We can't help you over here, Kelly.
Chris Bradford says, so why didn't he see the field more? He got to run a sub 4.8 to go first round. He saw it. No, he played a lot. And
Shamar Stewart?
You're about to be surprised what he's about to run. This is
Shamar
part of
Stewart?
what they saw. Yeah, he's talking about Shamar Stewart.
He started as a freshman, didn't he?
He started as a freshman, yes. He always Yes, he started as a freshman. He subbed in and out. He shared time, but he started as a freshman. He was on the field when we played him with Miami. Bro, listen, you're about to see what he's about to do in the combine. This is what he's finna get his money at right here. Watch is about to happen.
Yeah.
A 4.8. Who knows? A 4.8. He may run more than that.
Definitely. He can definitely run a 4.74, something like that, or below. I mean, these cats are bigger, faster, stronger. And like I said, those things right there, he's already projected, like he's projected because of the potential, his size, his strength, his ability. Now, was he as productive as some people think? Maybe not. But again, this is why I say the NFL draft is not always about the best players. It's about the need. Maybe they need length on their team, right? And one thing about it is when these GMs come and they say, I want the prototypical sheet, I'm looking for a defensive guy that's got this kind of wingspan, check that box. He checks every box. That's what it is. I just want to make a real thing to this comment real quick. I thought Chris Bradford said it best. Not Chris, I'm sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. Chris Young, excuse me. It's more Boobie Miles daddies than it is Coach Mo's of the world. That's what's happening to the Coach Mo's of the world. It's way more Boobie Miles dads out there than Coach Mo's. And
what
so
was wrong
Coach
with
Mo's
Boobie Miles dad?
trying to sell his son off to the best buyer and that kind of stuff. That's what he was saying. Remember that from Friday Night Lights, the movie?
What was wrong with Miles' dad? Explain it.
Remember, he ended up getting hurt, and they were like trying to get him back there on the field too fast. He ended up hurting his leg, that kind of stuff. It wasn't about the kid and his health. I mean, I understood, but they out there hungry, dog. And so you willing to sacrifice the kid for you. Your mic went out, Street. Yeah, this whole thing went out. I guess my dog will be back. But they show the clip. What clip? What clip you talking about, Lou? Shout out to Lou in the building, man. The Boobie Miles, I guess. But anyway, I guess while Street coming back on, I'm not sure what he got on to. But it's already 8:30. We're going to get right into the Miami Hurricanes because the Hurricanes got 10 of them. 10 of them invited. We're going to get into that. Oh, Boobie Miles' dad, I got you. Ooh, I got to try to find it. Maybe I'm trying not to get these copyright strikes, bro. That's why I know we got this draft, the combine going on in the back, and it's kind of hazy a little bit with a little designs in it. Trying not to get these copyright strikes, man. So anyway, I don't know. I think Street got ran over at the 40, dog. He was down there walking, looking to the side and got ran over. But anyway, long story short, the combine, like we were talking about earlier, I think it serves two purposes now. Is one, to devalue some players, and then two is there to validate some things. And we talked about that before in the show the other day. So, I mean, that's just kind of what it is, man. It'll be interesting to see. I would have loved to see a lot of these guys throw the ball around. Cam Ward, Abdul Carter is another one that's not going to participate in the NFL Combine this year. He's projected number one up in there. I don't think Travis Hunter's participating, but they will do the interview portion of the Combine where they'll interview with teams, but they're not going to do any of the physical activities when it comes to the Combine. So, like I say, it may be a new wave, and these guys got the leverage, Street. You understand what I'm saying?
What's the last thing y'all heard me say, bro? I'm struggling over.
I heard you say, "Oh no," as you was going into the portal.
What's the last thing y'all heard me say? Something about Boobie Miles' dad? I was talking my behind.
Yeah, well, I was explaining. We were just talking about Boobie Miles, and yeah, you went. Boo.
No, but I mean, to go backwards a little bit, I don't think Boobie Miles' dad, Cam Newton dad, I think they doing what they supposed to do. It's just when we do it, we look at it as nigga stuff. Like we don't look at it as business when you trying to sell your kids. But then if you get a management company, they trying to sell your kid. Period. I talked to one yesterday. So when Cam Newton and Boobie Miles' dad do it, it's the same thing. We just don't. We frown upon value. Like he's trying to get Boobie Miles value, and you telling him, man, Go play for the Spirit and win one for the Gipper and play for tradition. No, it's business. Let's stop calling it a bag. It's business. When you get representation, they're literally selling your kids. They're selling all of them. They're literally showing up with a bag full of kids saying, which one y'all want?
I agree with you. But here's the difference in some business, though, Street. The biggest bag may not always be the best bag because the situation ain't the best. And I think that's where the fine line is. It is, like I said earlier, you got guys shopping kids around for the biggest bag, but the situation ain't the best. Right? Well, now again, you got transfer portal now, so cats could just go get the bag, leave, and then be cool. But we're talking about in the traditional form of football recruiting. So I'm with you 1,000%, right? Mm-hmm. It's all right when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. I totally get that. I'm with that 1,000%. I'm with you 100%. I just think also it's kind of like a fine line between arrogance and confidence, right? There's a fine line between the street agent and business. You see what I'm saying? There's a very fine line. You know what I mean? Right. I know some cats that will just attach themselves to all the top players in the city. Don't coach nowhere, don't do nothing, no help, but he'll be the one to take them to these places, and he attach themselves, right? Not doing them a service, but he attached themselves, and they'll go, and then guess what? And then all of a sudden, he got a new Cadillac. Damn, boy, where you get a Cadillac from, boy?
Yeah.
And that's the fine line, I think. I think that's the issue where I think if most guys are coaching kids, you form a relationship, a bond. But when you just attach yourself to some shorties randomly, it's a dirty world, bro. It's dirty. It's a dirty game.
Dog, but that's what every agency do. They attach themselves randomly to kids.
I agree. Like I say, even with, and I've always said this about, I always bring up Drew Rosen because we know him, but the Drew Rosenhaus, any of these agents, and again, I'm not saying all agents are bad. However, where's the true, how do I say this? Not love, but where's the true concern for the young men? You know, you already know I hate book bag drives, right? Like I hate that kind of crap. Are you giving kids a fish or are you teaching them how to fish? And I think that's the biggest thing when I look at agencies, right? And if I was an athlete coming out, I would be one of somebody teach me how to fish. That would be my number one criteria when picking an agency, right? But a lot of us look at how much money can he get us? And I think that's the biggest thing, though, Street, right? Just not to slander Rosenhaus, but I'm just using him for an example. If he can get me the biggest bag, great. But that bag, the longevity on that bag may not be as long if I know how to fish. Yeah, I'm full for the day. My belly full right now. But when Drew go away, how do I eat? How do I continue to eat? And Drew is going to go away because you're going to retire. How do you continue to eat? You know, and I think that's the biggest thing, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to do the same fundraisers your kids do, Drew. Do your kids do book bag drives? Huh? If your kids do book bag drives, then I'm gonna do book bag drive.
You don't like book bag drive, though?
I hate them, dog. I hate them, dog.
You don't like book bag drive?
I hate them, bro. I hate them. I hate them. I think it's the biggest waste of time, effort, and energy. It does nothing for the community. And I guess the kids got supply, bro. The schools got supply. Kids don't even use paper and pencils anymore. Every kid in the school I work in got nothing in their book bag. Why? Because they got a laptop that they keep at the school. They don't even use paper and pencil anymore. So it sounds good on the surface, but like I said, I got a whole nother process for that. But whatever your kids do too, I want to do that too. How about that?
Right. So listen, man.
I got a quick one, a quick question as we pull up. Don't see how. Who do you think in the chat would be the top performer? Pick any position, whatever you could pick out of the quarterbacks. You want to say this person, that person, this person, that person. I think that'd be interesting. And who do you think will have the fastest time in the 40? That might be my best one. Who do you think will have the fastest time in the 40?
In what? Wait up. Say it again. Explain it.
Tomorrow.
That's the question again? Huh?
Tomorrow. Who do you think will run the fastest time in the 40? I'm not saying they may break the record, but who will have the fastest time in the combine tomorrow?
Oh, you talking about in the combine?
Yeah, in the combine tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
Boy, you know what I thought you was asking me?
What?
Who in the chat would have the fastest combine? Fastest time at the combine.
Street, put the cane juice down. Put the cane juice down, Street. There you go, Chris. F them book bags, Coach.
Yeah, dog. The book bag thing is weird, bro. That's what I thought you was asking me, dog. Like who in the chat had the fastest time?
All right, Coach T say Bond or Arian Smith. Oh, that was fat. Bond or Arian Smith. All right. Chris said that's what he asked, Streeter. No, what I was saying was in the chat. I was saying in the chat, let me know. Maybe I said it wrong. In the chat, let me know who has the fastest time. I was talking about who you think had the fastest time in the combine. Ooh, DP say Colorado wide receiver Wester, actually. Jonte Wester. Joshua still said the same thing. I'll probably jack that up there.
Yeah, that's what he asked me, right?
That cane juice biting, y'all. It's biting out here.
Oh, that's exactly what he asked me. I thought I was going crazy. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Malik Starks. Malachi Starks, I mean.
No. I like Malachi Starks, dog. I really like Malachi. I don't think
I'm gonna go out on a limb, dog. I'm gonna say Malachi Starks.
Malachi Starks.
Fastest time in the combine. Y'all remember Malachi Starks saved that game when he ran that boy down from Missouri?
Mm-hmm.
Ran his ass down.
Yeah, I got a great. I don't see how.
Do you?
Yes. Man, get this doggone ad out of here. Get this crap out of here. My I don't see how for the day is brought to you by Coach A's Football. Also, it's brought to you by Canes Talk Live. We're going to start talking about the 10 invitees to the combine tomorrow. So we'll be on shortly. I know I got it set for 8:30, but we'll definitely be on here shortly. But I don't see how. Oh, I got to stop this crap. I don't see how is, and I know you know this, but a lot of people don't know this. How big do you think Michael Vick is?
Michael Vick?
Yeah. Size-wise, how big do you think he is?
5'10".
6 foot.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vick, right? I want people to understand this. Mike Vick is 6 foot, 215 pounds. Standing next to Cam Newton. Bro.
No, I posted that on Facebook a week ago.
Bro.
I made a whole edit out of that picture.
Mike Vick is 6 foot, 215.
Crazy work.
Cam Newton standing next to him. Now watch this. That's just, look at him talking. Bro, look at his waistline. His waist is to the middle of his chest. And Cam is 6'5"?
Yeah. Crazy.
People
work.
don't know what, hey, for the ladies out there, 5 inches make a big difference. I'm just telling you.
Bro, look at that, bro. Now look how crazy that is.
6'5", 245. So he's 5 inches taller, 30 pounds heavier. And that's what 30 pounds and 5 inches look like right there in difference.
The DBs are Michael Vick size or smaller. They got to tackle Cam Newton. When y'all be talking trash to Cam Newton in his comment section, because I've seen Cam Newton in person numerous times. When y'all be talking trash to him, sometimes I'm saying to myself, y'all would not say this in this man's face. This man looks like Optimus Prime in person, bro.
Bro, that's a big dude.
And listen, man, you see how he is, dog. You see how Cam is dressed? Hey, like, can we stop? Like, the man got his own style, his own, you know what I'm saying? He marches. Dog, you ever looked at his Instagram? Every picture is black and white.
Is it? I never looked at it.
He marches at his own feet, and eventually, I believe he's going to sell something. I really believe that. I believe
he already sold it.
Yeah,
he already sold it.
No, he's not a hats. But what I'm saying is, eventually something's going to catch on. Let me put that different. Like, eventually something's going to catch on. He's a person that marches at his own beat. He has his own style, his own swag. He's trying to create something. And at this point, I think the slander has to stop, even though it won't, because we just love to hate. But the man really be on his own shit.
Well, people
don't, don't realize he's the next Shay Shay. If you don't realize what's happening,
right?
And I
love his podcast. I think he does a great job. He does a great job interviewing people. I think he has thought-provoking questions, and he's cut difference in his fashion, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And his 707 program is probably the best or one of the best in the country, bro. He really fucks with them kids. Yeah. Dog, and that guy never seems to get the same Big Meech welcome home.
Well, I'll say this to you, Street. It only take one person. Let's be honest. If Cam wore, before Coogee Sweaters was out, if he would have wore that, we would have laughed at him. Biggie put it on, shot out like skyrocket, right?
Right.
It's just what it is. It only take one person, right? We are a follower of people in fashion for some reason. For whatever reason. Cam is just not the guy that people want to follow. But if Lil Wayne put something on, or this person put something on and make it like them big ugly red boots, nobody laughed at that. Everybody wanted to get some.
Right.
Everybody wanted the red boots. The Yeezys, made out of burlap bag and old rubber. And people pay through the yin yang out of them. It's just, unfortunately, and when it comes to fashion, a lot of people, march to their own drum until somebody picks it up.
Right.
But here's what I say. He don't make his own clothes. So he's buying them from somewhere. So somebody else has that idea. Right? It ain't like he in the basement with a sewing machine. Right? Making his own clothes.
Right.
So it'll catch him. But look how big this dude is, bro.
That's amazing.
And what people don't realize, you got DBs and ends that look like them sacking Michael Vick.
You got to send me that. Where you get that from? I put up the picture. I never saw the real video.
It's on Instagram. NFL. The NFL, they might get us. The NFL Instagram page.
So my own Steve House brought to you by IOD Squad Investor. Man. The link is in the description. Stock market is all red all week long. You know what that means? That means it's time to buy something. Bitcoin is at a price. Hayes don't look. It's ugly. It's giving you a chance to. We're giving you a chance to buy it again. Okay, that's all it's doing. So IOD Squad Investor. Text me 786-405-9499 if you're trying to get in the IOD Squad. We put out plays every day, and we just let you follow what we do. We're not your financial advisors. Speaking of Malachi Starks.
Put that up
there. Yeah. Malachi Starks talked about the first time he touched the football.
I understand the whole concept of football.
Right.
So the first time he gave me the ball, I ran backwards. I got the ball and I ran
You
backwards.
really didn't understand.
And no,
the
I
concept.
didn't. And then the second time he gave it to me, I ran straight out of bounds because I didn't want to get hit. Like, because I just wasn't used to it. I was so used to being on the line. People were like close. But like when I got the ball, people were running at me, and I was like, I don't like that. But the third play, he gave it to me, and then I took an 80, and then it went from there. I still didn't quite understand the whole like concept of football.
Right.
So like the first time he gave me the ball,
Interviewing Malachi Starks, and he's talking about the first time. See, now the first time he touched the ball, Hayes, the third time he went for 80 yards, and then there's some coach out there talking about I developed Malachi Starks.
Right.
There's a coach in college out here somewhere talking about he developed him in high school.
Bro, that's the same story. I hate to say it, that's the same story with Dwayne Bowe. His first kickoff, he let it go. He thought it was like a point. He was like, Coach, I just let it. It was still in play. Corey Parks run over and knock it out. We're like, no, Bo, you got to take that to the house. He picked it up. You know, you got return right, return left. We have, I think, return right on. He ran to the right. He stopped, turned, and went all the way to the left and took it back to the house. He was like, they were like, Bo, why you did that? There were too many people over there, Coach. Some people got it. Some people got to work to get it. He didn't understand the game. No, he did not understand the game. And this dude was a first rounder, I think 22nd pick overall, first round.
He didn't understand it even when he left New Orleans. You saying he didn't understand it?
No. I think he got better at it, but he was nowhere near probably as he is today, you know, in football. But we're talking about guys who are just so athletically gifted that even their minimal knowledge of the game and they still can excel. So imagine if they had the brain of a Ray Lewis in their head. And I think that's why you get the Ray Lewises and you get the doggone Ed Reeds, because they may not have been as athletically as gifted as everybody, so they had to be smarter. And that's why you get the Palomalus, right? I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, Dwayne Bowe just like that. Played in the league, what, 10 years, 12 years for the KC and a couple other teams? Yeah, bro. Big old dude, man.
Yeah.
First kicker, I want to say it was against Miami High. Kick the ball go bouncing. You're like, oh, I ain't no coach. I thought like a punt. The next one, no, you got to catch that. You got to take, okay, running this way. You see him stop and go back the other way. Touchdown. Like, what the hell? Like, you ain't there were too many people over there, Cole. I went the other way.
He went the other way.
Yeah. Touchdown.
I beat Dwayne Bowe 6'3", 6'4".
About 6'3", about 210 coming in high school, 210, 215, somewhere in there. Probably about 210. Mm-hmm. Yep. Run the hell out of screen, boy. Golly, but that boy could run a screen, boy. Jesus. Receiver screen.
How long he did in the NFL? He was there he got some injuries, huh?
Nah, boy played a long time. I want to say he played 10 years.
Oh, damn. Did he?
Yeah, he played. He was with the Chiefs for a long time. Then he went to the Browns. He got drafted in 2007. He got drafted first pick, 23rd pick overall, 2007. He played for Kansas City from 2007 to 2014, and then Cleveland in 2015. So he played 8 years in the league.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that dude 40 years old now. God damn, bro.
Damn.
I remember that. See, he was 6'2". They got him listed as 6'2", 222. Damn, that dude 40 years old, bro. I remember they 16, 17 years old just running around, man. 16, 17-year-old kids just running around, bro. Damn. Damn, Street. Damn.
All right. Let's get up out of here, bro.
We're going to get up out of here. Y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be right back on Coach Hayes Football, man. We're going to talk about these Hurricanes getting in the draft. We're going to open up the phone line. I want to hear y'all thoughts on the Hurricanes having 10. There was another team out there I heard that said they was going to have 15 draft picks, and they ain't even had that many invited to the combine. Not even half of that. I think they only have 4. Oh, man. You should hear the blasphemy that comes with some of these teams. 15. We got 15 draft picks, dog. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. With all that being said, we out here, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. Stay tuned. People gonna have watch parties and all that good stuff for the combine, man. Much love to everybody in the building. We'll holler at you. Peace. Footballville Mama ran a 4-1 in the 40, chasing that neck bone. We out of here. Peace.